Within every community, the Black community, the Latino community, the Asian community, colorism is the root of everyone's self-loathing.
In one word, what is colorism?
One word. Discrimination.
Anti-Blackness.
Prejudice against skin tone color, dark skin versus medium skin or light skinned people.
It is a system built to reduce people from the inside out. That then we can't trust each other, we can't build with each other, we don't love each other. It's like a puppet, and colorism is the puppeteer.
What do you think is the root of colorism?
This need for beauty based on a cis white standard. And so when you're further from that, you're less valued.
What is colorism?
Racism. Classification.
Unfair. You just already kind of always feel like the bottom of the barrel. The last one to be chosen, the last one to be seen. You're not desirable.
What is colorism?
Complex. I'm biracial, so I've always had a struggle with not being white enough for white people, not being Black enough for Black people, but I also benefit from having lighter skin.
There have been instances when my color has been part of the reason why I was chosen or why I got certain things.
I've projected colorism on myself by wanting my skin to be lighter, using certain filters or lighting myself that will make my skin lighter because maybe I might get more views or maybe I might get more likes. That's awful.
Colorism is the root of everyone's self-loathing. Within every community, the Black community, the Latino community, the Asian community.
Being Filipino, growing up, I wasn't allowed to go outside and play in the sun because I'd get too dark. Because in the Philippines, if you're dark, you're considered like a worker, like you're out in the fields. How light or dark you are depicts how much money you have.
What do you want people to know about colorism?
I want people to know the weight that it carries, especially lighter skinned white people. It exists, and just because they don't experience it directly, it's still a very real thing.
While you want to ensure darkest skinned people are in full understanding of the normalcy of their appearance, you also need to be very careful with not tasking people who are lighter skinned to do that work. I don't need a light skinned person to convince me that I'm pretty.
How can we stop colorism?
I would like to see more unconditional love.
You have to see everybody and respect everybody and understanding that we're all equal.
There's beauty in diversity. There's beauty in being who you are authentically.
If the world exuded that a whole lot more, we would rise and we would soar so far because there's nothing like the power of unconditional love.